Welcome back to JL Tech. In today's video I'm going to show you how you can display a custom message box. Welcome back to JL Tech everybody. So like I just mentioned, in today's video we're going to do a custom message box. So at the minute I'll show you what a generic message box looks like. So if you don't know how to code that, you'll just put message box, open brackets, this is boring, and if we save that and we run it, we hit generic message, it's going to drop our message box, custom message box, this is boring. Which it is boring, you know, who wants to display that? So let's see how we can make a custom one. So what we'll do is we'll go to project, add form, and then we'll get rid of form 2 and we'll just type in frm display message, and then we'll just make this colourful quickly. So we'll put in our our background that I always use in every single video. We'll make it center screen. We'll also make it non-sizable. Yeah, what we'll also do then is we'll add a panel. We're just going to make it look pretty. We'll dock that to the top. That there is good. And then we'll just select a colour that looks nice. I don't mind white, to be honest. White looks decent. We're just going to copy our label from here, paste that there. We'll make the size a little bit small though, and that's better. And then we'll pop that up here, and then obviously just change that fore colour to black. And we'll have this as just empty, so it won't be anything, but we'll name it LBL title. And then what we need then is to get a text box, and then we'll make it so it's we will change the fore colour to white. We will change the back colour to change the back. No, that's not what I wanted. Let's just copy this over. Change the back colour to this. We will then go multi-line true, and we'll drag this out so it kind of fits the full box almost. We'll also add some bars vertically, so we'll scroll down until we can see scroll bars. So here, and I'm pretty sure it's vertical, yep. And then what we'll also do then is we'll change fix 3D to none. So this is just my generic message box, you don't have to copy this at all. And then we'll add a button or buttons depending on whatever your plan is. We'll make this a flat button, we'll make it white, and then for this button we'll just call it OK. And the OK, all that'll do is me.close. That's it. We'll then rename the text box to txt message. What happened to the label at the top? Did I delete it? I might have done. Didn't even realise I deleted it. So let's just. Oh no, I didn't delete it. It's I remember. Right, so we've got our button that's going to close it. We're just going to make sure this opens in center of screen, which it does. So we've now got the generic form ready. So this is what you're actually going to build. So now let's code it to do what we want. So now we're going to code our custom message, and all we'll do is frm display message.show lbl. FRM, because we need to reference that form, so we'll have to frm display message dot lbl title dot text equals whatever we want. So we'll just put message box for instance, and then we'll also do the same frm display message dot txt message dot text equals. This is cool though. Okay, we'll save that and we'll run that. So we've got our boring message, but now when we click this, it's going to display our new message box. This is cool though, and then we can press OK, and it's gone. One thing that you might not like is if you click away, it's going to hide behind. So what you can do is on your FRM display message, add a timer, enable it, and do a tick of 1000, which is every second. and then code your timer to do me.bring to front, and then now when you start it and you hit custom message, if you click away, it'll automatically come back to the front of screen, and there you go. And then you can hit OK to hide that again. The same process can also be done for an error message. So let's say this time we wanted to do a custom error, so we'll just copy this and we'll paste that in. This time we'll do frm display message.lbl title.color.forColor equals color.orange for like an error message, and then we'll do warning, and then our text message could be something went wrong, just for argument's sake. So what you would do in this scenario is you would copy your message, you would have a try statement, so in here would be your actual code that you want to try, and if it fails you're going to display this as an exception. So that's how you would get it to work in kind of like an error message. So we'll do the same again. So what we'll do is we'll press start, and this time you're only utilising one form and you're just controlling it all by code. So we've got our generic boring message, we've got our custom message which is just standard, and then you've also got a custom error. As you can see, it now says warning, something went wrong, and that's basically it. That's how you can do a custom message box, a custom error message box, whatever you wanted to do. If you did like this video, if you did learn something from it, please do drop a like rating or subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all next time. Peace.
Might be winning 'cause I'm still rolling with my gang and my G squad and my team. Try the commotion, it ain't nothing to write for the bro them like la di da di da da.